Hey, my name is Tavias Fagan. I went on live Facebook and asked people to give me questions. I'm here to answer them. Let's see what we got. The first question is from Miyaka Thomas Evans. How do you balance your athletic responsibilities with maintaining your grades? I balance maintaining my athletic abilities with my grades by time management. I try to get up early in the morning, 6, 7 o'clock, go work out. Then I go home, eat, work on some schoolwork to about 1, 2, then I do another workout. Yeah, I try to do a little more schoolwork, and I call it a day for school. I do what I can, and then I finish my day with a third workout normally. This question here is from CJ Cuts. One thing you wish you knew before going to UGA. One thing I wish I knew before I went to UGA is that the ups and downs were gonna come at a very rapid rate, and because I went in thinking that everything's gonna be all smooth. I think I was just gonna work hard and things just gonna go my way all the time. I should have known from previous experiences in my life that wasn't gonna happen. And it didn't happen, so I had to learn to deal with different things as far as like school, life, just having a social life, and just different things like that. So when the ups and downs came, I had hardships. I hit like a freshman curve. They call it a freshman wall. So I had to learn how to get over that, and it just took some time. I had to learn to grow as a man, grow as a basketball player, and as a student. Tyrone Perry asked me, do you get nervous before a game? Well, he asked several questions, but I'm gonna break it down. No, I do not get nervous before a game because I believe that if I put the work in prior to a game and being prepared, that's the best thing that you can do for a game or anything in life, is being prepared so you don't, have any unexpected things, you know what's going on. And he said, do you have a pregame ritual? If so, what it is? Music, prayer. He's like, I'm certain of this. He's like, phone calls. For me, it's music, definitely. I love music. I'm a big music guy. I listen to all genres. I got a little country in me. Definitely love rap, R&B, soul. And for certain games, I don't necessarily use what they call turn-up music, where you just jamming and bouncing off the wall. I like slow music that I can relax to, just lock in mentally and think about what I have to do for the game, think about my task, my role, things of that nature. And he says that, what's one thing you always do after you have a good performance? It depends, because I always think that I can do better than what I did. Even if I have 25, 30 points or 10 or whatever it is, I always feel like I can do better. So it just depends. Sometimes my family comes to the game, I go eat with my family, or sometimes I just get in the gym right after the game. I go to the gym and try to do a little shooting before I go home. We have one here from Kim Martin. She asked that, what would be your ultimate achievement this year? My ultimate achievement would be a SEC championship, making all my teammates look as good as possible, making sure they having success on the court as well as I am. Definitely the goal is always to win a national championship, but I would definitely like for us to have an SEC championship at the least. That would be my main goal. We have another one from Kim Martin. She asked that, what team would I like to play for in the NBA? Simple enough. I would like to play for any team. If I could pick, I probably like to play with LeBron before he retired. I like to play with the Lakers, the Showtime Lakers. It's a great franchise. Or Chicago. But I would definitely like to play for anybody. Any team that would give me a contract and an opportunity to play and fulfill my lifelong dream, I would love it. All right. This one from Ant Scott. Shout out to my boy Ant. He asked me that you and Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards, have a close relationship. I know y'all have played one-on-one a lot. He said, who won and what was the score? There have been different times. We played one-on-one, going to 3, going to 5. And obviously he's won more games. The kid, he's very talented. He's super good. He's a natural. He works super hard. But I would say that our record in one-on-one is probably like, he probably done won like 35 games to my 11 or 12. The thing about playing him one-on-one is I have to jump out on him early because he got a God-gifted body. He's so big and strong. I have to jump out on him early to get up a few points. That way if he misses a shot, I can go ahead and end it. But most times, he get the dub. This one is from yours truly, mine's truly, my mother, Kendra Fagan. Put a whole name out there, Kendra Monique Fagan. She said, a lot of people want to know what Ant-Man is like behind the scenes. she get asked that a lot. Behind the scenes, he is very humble. A lot of people think that being that he's a #1 draft pick or a prospect, that he's probably like stuck up or got some sense of cockiness or arrogance, but he's very humble. He's a great people person, and one thing that I truly admire about him is that if he can help you, he will, no matter what it is, if it's money or just simply getting your help. Like he's a great guy, and I noticed that when he first told me that he just hates seeing people on the street, like homeless people, hungry people. Like he just want to always help them. And I've seen him do it, so I think that he's a very great guy behind the scenes and on the scenes. I have another one here from Brad. He said that when you turn your music on, what's the first song to play? The first song I would play is Charlie Wilson. No, I'm just kidding. I would play probably Drake Emotionless. I love that song. That song got me through a lot of things my freshman year. We have here from Gabrielle Skelton. What are your daily meals to maintain your weight? Well, first let me put out there how many times I eat a day. Don't let the skinniness fool you. Don't let it fool you. I eat 4 to 5 meals a day. I normally, like I said, I wake up 6, 7 a.m. I go work out with my trainer. I eat a meal before I come work out, so I eat by around 6:30, 6:15. Then I leave there and I go eat another meal. I try to eat something like 2 or 3 pancakes or 2 or 3 eggs with it, some bacon, some grits and cheese. Love pancakes. Big fan of pancakes, by the way. And then later on in the day, maybe around 3, 4, I may go get some wings. Or I may go to this place called the Daily Cup, or I love that. They got great sandwiches, always fresh, very healthy for you, it's good. Got the veggies, healthy meats and breads and things like that right there to help you gain weight, and it's good carbohydrates and things like that. And then at some point throughout the day, I cheat somewhere, per usual. I like cheesecake, red velvet cake, cookies, baked goods, and not necessarily things like candy. I like baked goods. We have here from Jermaine Browner. I hope I said your name right. Don't take no offense, please. He said, how important is extra training and weightlifting outside of basketball practice? It's very important. I learned that early, very early. My freshman year, especially at practice, when you're competing for playing time or minutes to get in the game. A lot of guys that were stronger because they were older or faster, not necessarily had a better IQ or understood the game more. They just, a lot of times your athleticism can make up for a lot of things. So getting stronger was one of the things I had to do, and I'm still working on that to this day. Getting stronger. Just lifting outside of basketball practice is always important, because there's no such thing as, too much work or you're strong enough, or, you always want to find a way to get better and just get the edge. And the second part of his question was, what was my biggest obstacle to overcome to get where I am today? Just understanding to have patience, that everything wasn't gonna come when I wanted. I didn't play as much as I would like to my first and second year in college. I would like to play more. I had to understand that everything comes in a certain time. It comes in God's time and not when I want it. So I had to learn that through, thick and thin, sitting on the bench or getting limited play time here and there. I had to learn it just to have patience. This is my trainer, actually. His name is Brad Martin. He asked that, what advice would I give to younger generation players from my town? I would tell them, believe that you can do whatever you want to do, whether it's sports, or being an academic genius or anything. Believe what you want to do. But for those that are like athletes, I would like to tell them, stay positive. Stay positive at all times, because you may not get, like I said, exactly what you want when you want it. But continue to just always work hard. Believe you can do. Set goals. Set minor goals and accomplish them until you get to your major goals. I always have set goals before a season or anything, what I wanted to do, where I wanted to get to, and it doesn't always happen. But just continue to work and strive, to be great, to be better than what you already are, because there's always someone out there just working just as hard or harder. So you always competing for something, like you always competing for a spot, but don't worry about that as much. Compete with yourself and just try to be better than what you were yesterday.